Welcome everybody, this is my YouTube channel. My name is Jared Warwick and you have made it here. I've finally decided to jump into YouTube and get it done, start making content for you guys and stop procrastinating, right? If you enjoy my content, please drop a subscribe, comment, and a like would be appreciated. Comment any other content you want to see me do and I'd love to cover it, provide as much value as I can for you guys and get you rolling. And without further ado, this is how to land SMMA meetings. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video and we'll be doing a giveaway, and if you want your chance to win just some cash, then just stay tuned to the end. Let's jump right in. So the first thing to remember is confidence is absolutely key. If you don't have confidence, then they're not going to believe you, they're not going to trust that you know what you're talking about. You have to go in there, top of the hill, knowing what you're talking about, because if you're not, they're not going to take you seriously, right? That's the main thing, is you have to be confident. You know, a lot of people say it's cliche, oh, confidence is key, confidence is the key to life and all this stuff, but it is. You know, if you're confident, you can almost do anything you want. And then that kind of ties into the next point, is know what you're talking about. Really get it down to statistics. These business people like numbers, okay? So if you can get it down to numbers, you know, we're getting you leads at X amount per lead. You know, we're getting you, each lead's costing you $2.22, for example. You know, if it's a car dealership, each lead's costing you $32.48, and you can really get it down to a precise number. Whereas, you know, when you're advertising on, say, you know, park benches or billboards, it's, you don't know your return on investment, and you're just kind of counting on people coming in, counting on leads to come in, and you know, that's not a very good way of advertising, especially in the 21st century, right? I think there's a statistic, 83% of people have a Facebook account and 40% of people have an Instagram account. So you gotta be where your clients are, right? You gotta be where you wanna get the most leads. And so that kind of ties in the next one, where it's, you know, really showing them how they're gonna get an ROI. Because these are business owners, right? These are business managers. They know what they're talking about. They know where their money's going. So you really gotta show them in detail where this money's going to go, how it's going to be spent. X amount's going to be ad spend, X amount's going to be for our charge, X amount's going to be for your Instagram growth, and really break it down. And then every month you can really go back to them and give them a detailed report on how their business is doing, how much you're bringing in leads, how much you're getting page likes for, how much you're building their brand awareness, and really take it by a month-to-month basis. And you know, by doing all this, you know, page likes and all these Facebook ads, Instagram, what you're really doing is growing their brand awareness, their online presence, their brand awareness. So, you know, for a car dealership, for example, you can make them the king of the hill in the city, right? So if none of the car dealerships are really doing anything right now, you can be the top of the line first guy to really start promoting their business as a whole on Facebook. So then everything and anybody that's on Facebook in the city, they just constantly be seeing this company, this company, this company. You know, and then if it's a salesman or a real estate agent or something along those lines, you can make them a local celebrity per se, right? If they have enough ad spend, you can make it so, you know, almost every person in the city is constantly seeing him through their Facebook, to the point where, you know, he's walking down the street and you know, they see him and he's now a local celebrity. Oh, is that the guy from the internet? And all you did was, you know, pay someone like me, pay someone, and they grew your brand awareness, right? So that's the power of brand awareness. And you know, even right now when I'm thinking of buying a house, if I were to buy a house, there's one particular real estate agent in my city that everybody would go to, because he's built his brand, he's built his awareness, and his name is just stuck in that mind, right? It's just kind of like the personal brand. So with all these companies, you really want to stress the importance of the personal brand and growing their awareness online, right? Because a lot of these companies too don't have anything online. They're barely touching the surface. You know, it's ridiculous. And then another thing is, most of the time, again, depending on what kind of businesses you're targeting, but generally the businesses I target are, you know, salespeople, car salesmen, real estate agents, kind of like that. And so my main job is actually just to bring them leads and brand awareness. So I bring them page likes on their Facebook, grow their Instagram and stuff like that. But, you know, my main number one job is to bring them leads. Okay, and a lot of people think SMMA, again, depending on your industry, is getting them sales. But for me, at least, my only job is to give them the lead. I give them the lead, my job is done. Okay, every month I just bring them in new leads, and then at the end of the month I can say, okay, I brought you in X amount of leads at X amount of dollars, so it's going to be this amount of lead, blah blah blah. And you know, for a car salesman, if they even sell one of those leads, you know, that's upwards of $4, $5, $10,000 profit. I know one car salesman I talked to him a bit ago, and he actually, their dealership as a whole made a total of $58,000 off of one car, off of one guy, one lead. So you know, getting leads for these companies is amazing. I recommend starting with car dealerships if you're just jumping into it. You know, for one, they have a lot of money. Two, they're always looking for more sales. And three, you can help them make money. So, you know, and that kind of falls into the next thing, is by picking one industry to start, you can really maximize and get really good results for one specific industry. For example, if you're doing cars, you can get a booklet, a testimonial booklet, and you know, okay, go to a car dealership, okay, well, this is what we got Volkswagen, we got them X amount of leads at X amount of dollars, blah blah blah. Flip the page, okay, this is what we did for the next one. You know, and have 5 or 6 different testimonials in there. You know, of course, right when you start, you're not going to be able to do this because you're not going to have reviews. So I had to post a status yesterday. I kind of break it down now. If I was in that position where I didn't have, I was just starting again, what you do is you offer a free 30-day trial, of course minus ad spend. And for you guys who don't know what ad spend stands for, it's the actual money that they put into Facebook ads. So you know, that obviously doesn't come out of my pocket. If they want to put $500 into Facebook ads, that's on them. And then when the time comes, when it's time to start paying me, then I take my cut after that $500. You know, I add another fee. And so just start with the reviews. I mean, start with the 30-day trial, sorry, to get a free review, get a free testimonial as well. So you're going to get a testimonial review from that, okay? And then as well as you're going to have them, if you get them results, they're going to stay for the next month, which then you can approach them next month with a new contract and new actual pricing and say, okay, if you want this service to continue, if you want to continue getting these leads that we've been getting you, then it's going to be this much. It's going to be this much now, right? And you really got to break it down and show them why it's worth it. But you know, once you get that testimonial booklet, you can go right into places, and that's why it's important to stick to one industry, right? Because you can have a whole booklet of 10 different car dealerships instead of, you know, one restaurant, one dentist, one chiropractor, you know, one real estate agent. So it's all just car salesmen. So then when you car dealerships, so when you go up to those kind of places and you're targeting them, you can really show them direct results that you've gotten them from other kind of salesmen and salespeople. That will allow you just to start charging your price right off front, right? So it's $3,000, $5,000 for the month. You know, if you guys don't like that, sorry, but we can go to the next dealership, right? And so again, it's also playing that card. You got to think of yourself as the prize. You know, what you're doing for them is making them money. You know, in the long run, you're going to be making them a lot of money compared to the money they'll be giving you. So, you know, if you make them $10,000 a month and they're giving you $5,000, they're still making $5,000 profit. And if they cut you off, they're not making any of that profit, right? So the more money you can start making for these businesses, the more you can start charging for them, right? And another thing, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I don't know how to do Facebook ads, I don't know how to do Instagram marketing, I don't know how to make big funnels and all this kind of stuff. And the thing is you can actually start to outsource all this stuff, you know? Facebook, you can find a Facebook ad guy to do all your stuff for you. Instagram, you can find an Instagram guy to do all your stuff for you. So then your main purpose is just to get clients, to sit there, set the meetings, go to the meetings, land them, and get it rolling, right? Get some clients so then you can hand them off to the other part of your team. You know, that's why I like to think of it as a team. And then you can go off and start to get new clients and new prospects. And that'll be your sole job, right? So it's really sticking to what you're good at and really finding other people to fit your team. Again, if you need any help, if you're not sure people, you don't know how to find them, blah blah blah, hit me up. Just hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and I'd love to help you out, get you started. You know, I'm all about providing value, all about helping people, and yeah, just here to help again. And then so another thing is, a lot of people think, okay, well, when you're trying to land an SMMA meeting, you got to be, you know, highly dressed, you got to do those cold calls, blah 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 blah, right? My thing is, you got to be ready for an SMA meeting or to schedule a meeting anytime, anywhere, any place. Okay? For example, I just landed a meeting for tomorrow actually, and it was a week ago, and I just went to test drive a car with my buddy, right? And the car salesman's in the car. I kind of mentioned that I do Facebook ads, kind of started to explain it. We got back to the dealership. I really started to explain it. His manager came over of the Volkswagen, and next thing you know, I'm booking a meeting for Wednesday. And the thing is, I was in a suit. I was in my regular joggers and t-shirt, right? Running shoes and all. Like, it doesn't, you don't have to look fancy, you don't have to do anything. That's where confidence and knowing your stuff comes into play. Because if you know your stuff and you're confident, it doesn't matter really, right? Of course, when you go to the meeting, that's when you want to look as presentable as you can. As well as when you get to the meeting, you want to have a contract, you want to have the pricing, you want to have, you know, a presentation, you want to have it all laid out for them so it's as easy as possible for them to read, understand, and move forward. And yeah, so that's, you know, that's kind of the basics of it. If you guys want me to touch on any more of these topics, I'll make another video. I'll dive more in depth into it. But you know, that's it. That's basically it. And I'll also be making another video after this on what exactly SMMA is, because I know some people don't even really know the concept or how it works or what it is even. So I'll be making another one there, as well as I'll be making a few more videos on, you know, how to do cold calls, recording myself doing cold calls. I'm gonna try to get one of my meetings, one of the managers, to let me record one of the meetings and throw it on YouTube so you guys can see an actual meeting of me talking to the business owner, negotiating price, all the kind of fun stuff, you know. I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys, exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, so that you guys can, you know, easily duplicate this stuff and not have to worry about all the golden nuggets or little secrets and shit like that, right? But that's basically my video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, I really appreciate it. Let me know what else you'd want to see. And so for the giveaway, just drop a comment and I'll pick the best comment, the funniest comment, whatever, to win free $10, and I'll be picking the winner for that on the next video. I'll be dropping links below to my Facebook. I also have a free Facebook group that's full of over 350 successful, engaged entrepreneurs, online marketers, who are all jumping, eager to help. So I'll leave a link down below to that. Join that, and we'd all, you know, love to get you started, make you an actionable game plan. And anyway, without further ado, thanks for watching and have a great day, guys.